In this podcast, I check the pulse of the collective and bring through a light language transmission to support you. For a more personalized transmission that supports you on your journey, grab my light prescription offer by going to my website www.moongoddessacademy.com and just click on light prescription. Hello, beloveds. Hello, welcome to this week's Dose of Light. Thank you so much for your patience. Last week I didn't record any. Hopefully you were able to go back to any of the past light language transmission to receive more of it. Last week was, I got sick, so it was like me taking care of myself. And so how have you been? There's been a lot that is unfolding. I'm feeling. I see the image of, like a knot in a string, and the knot loosening up, if that makes sense. So there's a loosening up that's happening with all the energies that are pouring in. So welcome to this week. What is alive within you this week? One thing I've noticed with all these energies that are unfolding, especially I'm getting, I talked about Chiron, I talked about Pluto, and then Jupiter is also really big time coming in, with Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini. So, I've been really looking into Jupiter, but what I have noticed is that my teen self has been coming up a lot. How many of you pay attention to the different parts of you? So we talk about inner child a lot, and what most people don't realize is that just because we are 40 or 50 or 60 right now, doesn't mean that our inner child, our 2-year-old, is done, right? All those aspects of us, depending on what happened, whether good or negative, is still there. And the events, the emotional connection to these events creates like this like a mark, a spot mark. I don't even know, like it creates like a certain timeline where you can go back to this aspect of yourself and heal and reconnect with, right? So these younger aspects of ourselves are still very much alive because we are alive. This is part of us being multi-dimensional, because we have different dimensions of ourselves. We still have our, the dimension of ourselves when we were in the womb, when we were infant, toddler, like preteen, teen, all the way into future self. And we can even break down the future aspect and go into like the different parts of us that live in different dimensions. We can get advanced with this. You know where I'm going with this. So the teen self has been coming in a lot, and I think she got triggered or moved to the front, I should say, not triggered, but moved to the front because there's been a lot of graduations. I went to my my niece's graduation and my son from another mother's graduation, and I was just thinking about when I was in high school, all the things that I wanted to do. My teen self is fire. The element for my teen self is fire. She is fiery. Anything that she set her mind on, she made it happen. There was no such thing as this cannot happen. She had this magic about her. And actually, it's not just a teen. It goes all the way back, preteen to toddler, like that's my inner child is called the magical child. And so the teen self really brings in the fire there. And there's so much she wanted to experience in life, but she wasn't able to. So she had to contain her fire. And the way she's been coming in, she's like, I just need to be set free. It's like, I need to unleash my fire. That's what she's saying. And it's so cool. So I was looking at Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Some people know it as the planet of luck. But any energy that comes in contact with Jupiter expands. That's like the big signature with Jupiter. So looking at your astrology chart, hopefully you've done that because I've been talking about it a lot. Hopefully you have your chart. Just go and look at it. Where is Jupiter in your chart? For me, Jupiter is in the first house, and it's also in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius and Jupiter are like they're one pea in a pod. So Sagittarius is at home in Jupiter, and Sagittarius also represents that inner child, the playful child, the optimistic child, also fire sign. So this is my inner child we're talking about, and it makes sense that the teen self is like, I want to unleash myself. Someone unleash me. Not even someone, she's asking me to unleash. So I am actually listening to her. It's like, what would you like? What would you like to experience? What would you like to do? What would you like? Where would you like to go? And I'm listening so I can honor her, because she has so much fire. That's where I get my fire from. you know, Sagittarius is also my moon sign, and the moon sign really connects with our deep desires, the inner desires. These are parts of us, the things that we want to do, the things that we want to experience that are deeply within us, that we wait till, we tell people that we trust these things, right? So that's moon sign, and my moon sign is in Sagittarius. So it's really cool seeing all these connections. So I wonder, what aspect of yourself is coming up? It's being pushed to the forefront at this time. And also remember that whatever energy Jupiter touches, it expands, right? So mine is in the first house. The first house is kind of like when I was born. Like I said, the fire has been there at a very young age. But it's the optimism, it's the magical eye, right? It's like I've always been connected to spirit. So I knew I lived in the realm of possibilities. Anything is possible, right? And every child lives there. Every child lives there. And sometimes I wonder if that's what, in the Bible, when Jesus said, in order to get to the Father, you have to become a child, or something like that. There's a quote that says that. And I wonder if this is part of what this saying is asking us to do. In order for us to really tap into the realm of possibilities, we have to reconnect to our inner child. That's the magical part of us, right? So which aspect of yourself is coming up? Really pay attention this week. I wonder, and this might have been coming in just like mine, even before this week. But this week, I want you to really take time to honor this aspect of your time. This aspect of your timeline, this aspect of yourself. The light language that will be coming through will really honor all these dimensions of ourselves. So as you're listening to the light language, you might see all dimensions of yourself beginning to create a beautiful, supportive, loving circle of light around you. And just take notice and honor each and every one of them. And also open up to receive what they're here to give you as well. I'm getting this more, and so just open up to receive. So before we start the light language, go ahead and grab yourself a glass of water. Drink some, and then set the rest next to you, because the water is going to absorb the light codes. And then when we're done and you drink it, you are integrating the light codes on a physical level, which is very important. You're helping the body absorb the light frequency on a physical level, which makes the integration process very easy. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, deep breath into your heart. Ya randia harandia toro mokoro moyetia aranda tarasaru. Breathe in and out. Rondia taria karandea shoromokoro moya naya karia. Poro moshurkoria natira sara mokoro makare shororo moyeti adarande tarasoro mokiashia tarasana akaranda ataramboyetia tarasor moyetia kaya maya shiro. As you are listening to this light frequency, this light language, I want you to pay attention to where in your body it is landed. And then I want you to follow that trail and see where it takes you. I'm getting a portal opening in that area or areas where the light coats are landing. That's where whatever it is that needs to come to you, the gift is, that's where you're going to receive it. So follow it there and stay there. Makaria shoro mokoro moye diatara sararanda moye shiare yati atoro moye dia tara saranda tara moye akiarana moya rushia tara akare Maya chera sara moro moshidia ranna yana kiaro moya te toro soro moya baya tiara nea toro moko oko oria taria naye shoro moya naya tara sa arandea haya ak oro moya Mekia shoro moya tia ak arende. Take a deep breath into your heart here and out. Take another deep breath into your body, filling your entire body with this oxygen cells. And let it out. Shoro horia tadia haranana takia toro. Dina saya ak aramayitia poro koroshitia nak area moria shia aranaya nikia doro moya taria tara sa ak arandeya moro moshia tara karia doro mokoro moya tara sa akia tana naka nomboya moya nikia sharia ak aranda noria shoro oro nor moya at are tarasi e sheria nakia moro shioro oya naya moria shitia tarasanda ak ande duro soro moyetia saranda at eira ta shitia duro korea shitia Makaria tananda sariat and atorum ok orian. Din saan india soromo orian tata sarianta. Monodores ya randa dia noromoya. Noria tanda tosoromo koro. Sitia tara. Naya shoro oro shia naya tia doro moya tia tasoro moya. Nashera, Naramo. Go ahead and take a deep breath in here. Hold at the top. Allow all that life frequency to integrate fully on every level of your being and your mind, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body, and your spiritual body now. It is done, it is done, it is done by the power of three, a perfect trinity. It is done. So now go ahead and grab your glass of water and drink it. Beautiful. So I have an announcement. My book, my multi-author book, Oracle, is finally out on Amazon everywhere. Make sure you find the link. Go grab your copy. You can grab it for 99 cents for a limited time. That will be the digital copy or the Kindle copy, which you can read on any device. You don't need to have a Kindle device. You can read anywhere. So go grab your copy because the blessings in there are, oh my gosh, the channeled messages from the women who said yes to sharing their medicine in this book are just, by just touching the book, you will be blessed. By reading the channeled messages, you will be blessed. So go get your blessings. I will make sure that I have the links below so you can go grab your copy. The physical copy will come out in a week. So watch out for that too. It's such a blessing to be able to hold space for women to come together and share their gifts, their messages with the world. Again, we're talking about expansion here. And this is what these women have done by stepping into this container, sharing their messages in this book. They have been expanded. Their gifts expand. Their service to the world expand. It's a blessing of an expansion. So go ahead and support them. Grab your copy and then leave a review on Amazon for them. Let them know how, when you read the channeled messages, how does it bless you? How do you feel? Share that in a review to really help promote the book so that more people can see it and also get their own copy of this blessing. All right, my loves. And again, if you are looking for a more, what word am I looking for? I'm forgetting the words. But if you want your own light language prescription, make sure you grab your light language, what do you call it, that offer, the light language prescription offer, where you tell me what is going on in your life, where you need to receive a change or healing or breakthrough, and I'll tune in and download or channel light language specifically to help you move through whatever that is. And those of you who've been receiving this, like how amazing it is. And it is such an honor for me to be able to bring through these light transmission to support you where you are, to help you to get to where you want to be, where you need to be. All right, my loves, from my heart to yours, have a beautiful week. And remember to look into your astrology chart, find Jupiter, and see what house is in and what sign is in. And then also look into, or as you listen to the light language, which aspect or aspects of yourself came up to be seen, to be heard, to be recognized. And then I'd love to hear from you. How was it like? That I am wishing you a blessed week. And remember, be the love that you are to others. Bye.